Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true and welcome to Backpack Hero, a game entirely about inventory management. So, on the plus side, that's Game of the Year sorted, bad luck to Elden Ring. It's also a game that's delightfully easy to get your head around, so this here is your backpack, and the entire game is about managing the space inside it. We've got ourselves a shield right here to defend against enemies, that seems pretty good. We've got ourselves a consumable to help keep us going, that's pretty good too. And as for the sword, well, if we just rotate that nice and quickly, there we go. Everything fits. I've now got the ability to attack, to defend, and to keep on keeping on. Brilliant! So my objective at this point is to make it to the end of this little dungeon. But unfortunately, there are some enemies in the way. I say unfortunately, enemies mean experience. Experience means leveling up means a bigger backpack. And that's kind of the entire point of the game. So okay, let's go murder some snails. And now we're in combat, what we're basically looking at is, yes, a fairly traditional turn-based action point combat system. I've got myself 3 action points to deal with these guys. How do I spend them? By literally clicking on the items I've arranged in my inventory, which I find very, very pleasing indeed. So I can do some damage to either enemy. You don't have to attack the enemy up front, you can just choose your target. That's absolutely fine. But this guy is planning to attack me. Their intentions are over them, as is, once again, very traditional in this sort of game. So I'm going to hit my shield. Why? That gives me 7 block, meaning I'm now 100% safe from this bastard at the front. Rest of my action points, now I'm completely safe and won't be losing health, we can spend on whacking him, down to 14, so 2 more hits will finish him off next turn. Brilliant. If I wanted to, I could eat this meal. It's free to eat in terms of action points and would give me 2 action points back. As a result of that, I could finish off this guy right now, but this fight seems nice and simple, so let's not worry about that. All of their damage gets blocked, it's my turn again, life is good. So whack you 2 times, buddy, because you're about to try and start regenerating health. Brilliant. You're coming at me. Do the block. I'll take like 1 tiny bit of damage right here, but that's fine. So 1, 2, and block from the 7. There we go. Unfortunately, yes, now he's going to regen a tiny amount, but that doesn't matter, because on this occasion, him being dead, we can finish you off. Right, flipping now, buddy. Brilliant. That gets me just enough XP to level up. So, step 1, I get myself a bigger backpack. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I get stuff to put inside it. The trick, however, is, yes, not only do I have to make these items that fit inside my inventory, and I can just, abandon stuff I already had if I want to make space for better stuff, I can only take 3 items. Alright, not everything. And yeah, some of them are not going to be that good, it's a random selection. So, this sword might look good at first glance because it's free to use, but every time you use it, the energy cost goes up, only deals at 5 damage, so okay, for 3 action points, I actually only do 15 damage, so I'm spending 0, 1, and 2. Taking it for a free 5 damage and going over to another sword, that might be okay, but I feel like that is not the right strategy as far as I'm concerned. Instead, keys. Keys are good, because keys open up lovely, lovely secrets. By the way, you're coming back, we're not leaving you behind. And a helmet. Helmets are armor, and armor just generates block for free every turn. Though we're getting into rules at this point. The helmet, as you wear it on your head, has to be on the top row in the backpack, otherwise it's not going to work. And there's also the interesting qualification that any helmet to the right is disabled. Why? So that you can't use more than 1 helmet, because you've only got 1 head. Kinda makes sense when you think about it. So the key moves to the bottom, the helmet moves to the top, brilliant. So now all of a sudden, I'm getting myself bonus block every turn. I'm also going to try and leave some space for the gold. So I can take 1 more item, but I'm almost out of space here, so I could take, say, poison to all enemies, a small throwaway potion, or a warm drink. Restores health and then gets replaced with an empty cup. We'll take that as right now I have no healing. That's all I can actually take, so as a result of that, we can just move on. Now I see below me there's a chest of valuables. Now that might be good, but I don't really have the space for them right now. So instead, yes, probably best we just do a little bit more generic murder. So okay, this time 1 snail, 1 rat wolf. These guys tend to, yes, do a whole bunch of guarding. So 2 hits on the snail, snail comes at me. But yes, on this occasion, I now get myself a bonus free block because of the helmet. Very, very nice indeed. Meaning 1 and 2, you are dead. I get the defense up. You're going to do a tiny amount of damage, but I don't really care. And now, yes, we can finish you off nice and flipping easy, because when you're about to block, you pose no threat to me. Nice. Oh, and perfect timing. That got me just enough space to level up. Flipping love it. Okay, we've got good shields and good armor coming up, and this is where this game starts getting complicated and I start falling in love with it. Because now, it's not just about making sure items fit, it's about item orientation, because items can pass on benefits to adjacent items. This shield, for example, is basically good for any adjacent armor, and if you actually actively use the shield, you gain 7 block. My existing shield was, yes, the same thing, but didn't have that bonus, so you, buddy, are going in the trash. Not least as this shield is actually smaller. Doesn't look like it should be, but it is. And it's passing on benefit to this helmet right here, which is, oh, that's just beautiful. That is beautiful right there. And on top of that, we have got ourselves the left glove. For every space to the right, this item gains 0.5 block. So I want to have a whole bunch of space to the right of that. But if I put that here, then already this thing is causing adjacency to that, which is beautiful. So straight away, oh, now this. This is starting to get somewhere nice. Hang on. We could have way more space to the right. If we just put this here, then all of a sudden, yes, indeed, the game rounds up. So 2.5 up to 3. I'm now gaining 3 block for free, and the helmet gaining, hang on, the helmet's not in the top row anymore, meaning, okay, this is fine, just keep moving everything around. Now the helmet's back in the top row, that's generating 3, that's 3, 6 block for free every turn, as long as I keep this row free, which for the time being, I most definitely can do. I would also not mind taking Heart Ring. Bonus 5 max hit points, never going to flipping hurt. Love it. And on top of that, yeah, some items like Mana Stones and Gold are just for free. Mana Stones generate mana points. That's for magical items, we don't have them yet, but we might run into some at some point. So okay, now we've got a bit more space, chest of valuables, let's see what we got here. Machete I can't really justify right now. It's free, but you can only use it 1 time, and yeah, 3 damage to all enemies. If you've only got, say, 1 or 2 tough enemies, it's functionally useless, so don't worry about that. Bad shield as well. Poison Whetstone adds poison to my weapons in this row, but also poisons myself. I think we could do without that, to be honest, but the rows are okay. Rows as an accessory. Every turn, add spikes to myself. That just means when the enemy attack, they take the number of spikes I'm holding as damage. And spikes and a good shield, oh, that's a good combo. So, screw the Mana Stone. I don't actually have anything that, needs mana yet. Take the rose instead. Alright, now I'm pretty happy with our loadout here. Let's just move in this direction. Find some new enemies to murder. Got ourselves, yes, a bomber crab right there. And you, buddy, right here. But look at that. Straight away at the start of the fight, I now have a 6 defense and 1 spike. Meaning, all I need to do, in fact, I don't actually need to block at all. 1, 2, and 3. Let's just get you off the field at first, buddy. So you do nothing. You take the damage back. You're about to try and block. I don't actually care. You're going to be dead. Move over to Mr. Chargy right here. And then just wait. You're going to explode soon. You're going to explode pretty imminently. Which would be a problem were it not for the fact that, yes, thankfully, I have all sorts of useful bits and pieces. Such as... you know what? Have lost a tiny bit of health from a few bits and pieces, and I have picked up maximum health. Drink the warm drink. That gets me my health back up to full. And now I've got an empty cup I could just toss at this guy, which is hilarious, meaning my remaining 2 hits, deal with him, rose number 2. You know what? Rose number 2 is pretty good, but I also see Sapphire. This item floats, meaning it has to be on the top row. It can't not be, but... adjacent weapons gain bonus damage. So, okay, I'd say we're going to be wanting to take that, but we're going to need to rearrange things to make it work. So, there we go. That sword is now doing 8 damage, not 7. Not bad at all. But, oh dear, things are going to start getting complicated fast. So, armor takes up a lot of space, but armor generates a lot, and I mean a lot of block for free. Armor and shielding also sync really nicely as well. So, yes, this armor, adjacent and diagonal armor, gain a block. So that is passing on block to helmet and to gauntlet, together with providing 6 block, 5, but the shields are also boosting that too. And at that point, you also realise the left glove is actually only gaining 1.5 from its position here, with all this space. So, I'm so sorry, buddy. But I feel like you're going to need to give up some of that, because we've got plenty of stuff going on, though. Ooh. No, you have to go here. You go here to pass on +1 to that, meaning effectively, okay, we're now tossing out this empty row for the time being. But if I don't... Oh, I would love to have double rows, you know. Yeah, we're just going to leave. This is... Oh, this is getting bulky. But that's fine, because the backpack's going to get bigger in a second. Right, over to you and... 14. I flippin' love it. But the enemies are starting to get a bit more serious too. So, fortunately, with my bonus wooden sword, I can finish off you in a single moment, activate plenty more defense, and now as a result of that, I don't need to. That's 12 damage. It does nothing to me. Oh yes, I am a mighty, unstoppable tank god at the moment, which is brilliant. And even better, his attacks are tiny, tiny, tiny little attacks, like a cluster of them, meaning every one of those, he takes the spikes damage back, which is hilarious. So okay, 5, 5, and 6, that's 16. No need to take bonus damage, and then just keep whacking you, buddy. Brilliant. He comes at me, and he's going to almost kill himself right there. One more attack finishes you. Not quite leveling up yet, because yes, obviously you get to exponentially more expensive to level up bits and pieces. Hatchets. Hatchets are interesting. They are free, but you can only use them once. They're also for low armor characters, because if you have any armor, yes, they're much weaker. They're supposed to be for, like, you know, light, quick assassins or something. Now, we also have, okay, the dagger is interesting. Only used once, but 1 action point, 8 damage, puts poison on the enemies. Would fill 2 spots. Oh, I'm feeling sad. I just don't have anything I want to give up right now. I'm so sorry, buddy. We're going to leave you be. What we do have here is gold. And I tell you what you can do with gold. You can take it to a forge and spend it. Or take it to a merchant. There's 2 merchants, so okay. What do you... Oh, blimey. A legendary Venom sword? Not that I can afford it, obviously. But yes, if I wanted to, this is also where we sell any things we want to get rid of. Right, try the other shop as well. I'm not convinced that guy's got a good shop going on. And, oh my. That looks like a sexy, sexy shield. Does damage equivalent to your current block, but also removes half the block. Intriguing, but I can't but notice something else over there. The spiked helmet. Okay, the spiked helmet is the sexiest thing in the game. 4 spikes every turn. Okay. Sell my existing iron helmet anyway. Get rid of that. And buy you. Oh yeah. Because that's been boosted up to 3 already. Meaning, oh, I can just pile huge amounts of spikes and defense on myself so easily. Right, find some more enemies to murder. We are almost up to the next level. So, okay, this is now going to be nice and bloody simple. Because, oh yeah, I've got defense and spikes up the everything right now. So just keep on hitting you, because there's no reason not to. I've got so much built in. You're about to kill yourself by attempting to attack me when I'm too bloody spiky, which is hilarious. Oh yeah, oh flippin' yeah, this is the build. This is the build right here. He comes at me, takes a ton of damage, and now I just finish him off. And with that, level up. Brilliant. Now, if I could, I might in theory want to, yes, re-establish some bonus space to the right of this guy. So, let's just create, you know, a bit of extra space over in this direction. I just realised I can't move my sword here because I've been moving away from the sapphire adjacency. Bloody genius, John, and... Okay, whole bunch of items I've already got or have already rejected. Brilliant. Brand new thing. Brick. This item is heavy, meaning it has to go to the bottom. But if you can stack a whole bunch of bricks together, they all generate bonus block. But I may as well take it. There's no punishment for having a full backpack. Well, aside from the fact that, yes, I can now create an extra block off at this guy, which is pretty good. Although I think I could actually move one more back here, and yeah, you'd still be doing the same. So I can put one more item in here, and it will make no difference. So, remove status effects on all enemies. Okay, if an enemy was trying to buff, we could do something about it, or broken ring. That's the symbol for mana. That's a magical artifact, so that's not really what we need at all. May as well take this, though. I mean, we can just sell it. Oh, and better, there's a locked door up there that needs a key. I have got a key. Unlocked door with key, meaning now I get into secret treasure room. Though sometimes this is complete and total trash. This is complete and total trash. Brilliant. But I will say, big chunk of damage in case of emergencies. You know what? I'll take that. But the rest of it, no. That's pretty basic stuff here. Right, money in a hand, back to the forge. So add poison to a weapon, add regen to a ring. The thing is, do I really want to improve my wooden sword? I feel like we've got to be able to replace that at some point or another. So no, hold off for the time being. Instead, keep on keeping on. Random events. Statue. So okay, toss her a gold to gain bonus hit points, or steal money to either get gold or begin a fight. No, just tossing gold in the fountain. There we go. Say a prayer, bonus health. I shan't say no. Brilliant. One more enemy, and we're done with the first floor. And I'd say I'm pretty happy with how the first floor's gone. And so we go up to the next floor. So, okay, wait, hang on. There's a locked door here, but why is that? I guess it will let me bypass enemies, but I kind of want to fight enemies. So, okay, very peculiar. Start with, yes, nice random enemy. It's the statue again. Okay, just keep tossing money in the statue. This is working out beautifully well. For the time being, though, yeah, let's earn some money dealing with some basic fights. Enemies, as you can see, are going to get nastier, but with my level of defense, a single block, we are golden. Then we can start wailing on this guy. He's going to come at me. He's just taking more damage from spikes than I'm doing to him. So, okay, for the time being, we're ahead of the game. Brilliant. Get myself some free money. Ignore the mana stone for now. Oh, hello, sexy. A mirror shield. Okay. Adds block. Removes 2 spikes from the enemy. Removes rage from the enemy. Okay, but only 6 block. And also I'm giving up my, I'm so sorry, legendary mirror shield. But you kind of seem to be, yes, worse than my current shield at, you know, shielding. Right, nothing good in the shop either, so okay, move over to the free chest, check that, and seriously, at some point, we're going to get a sword that isn't just, oh, hang on, I recognize you. Adjacent weapons gain 2 burn damage. Yeah. Done. Slap that there. Why are we still using the wooden sword? This is just downright weird. But I keep finding, yes, these rubbish chip swords that, like, do less damage. And another rose. Okay, so basically my entire inventory is just a bouquet of roses right now, but bafflingly, it cocking works. So we're just gonna go with it. Okay, I'm just battering the random enemies, and once again, I'm still using the basic wooden sword, but I'm finding more and more interesting things that make it stronger. Weapons 2 spaces away, gain +4 damage. That's a huge amount. Okay, screw the brick. One of the roses moves over here. Why has my wooden sword become the world ender? This is all very peculiar. Also, I am moving all the roses next to each other because I find it visually pleasing. Okay, still no cocking sword, but a random enemy just dropped a yellow rose. Adds an additional spike for each rose in this column. Okay, so, right, and also there's a rose. Okay, hang on. Rearrange everything. We need to, yes, increase the size of the infantry. Because if I can just line up these roses in one single mega row, this is going to be, okay, this is going to be incredible. Okay, we need to level up, like, now. So, ignore everything, bypass all of this. Sorry, I just need 2 experience points. So, you guys all need to die, which is actually fine, because you're going to do it suspiciously and terrifyingly fast, actually. You're going to die from, yes, just burn damage right there. There's the burn. You're going to try and attack me, and you're going to take a ridiculous amount of damage back. 21 spikes on turn 2. This is... Okay, I think this might be a ridiculously good run. Now, occasionally as well, items will just show up on the side, where if you reorganize, basically you burn your action points for that turn, you can just claim an item. That is a machete, so I don't need to worry about that. You're about to either spike me, or, yes, immediately catch fire, so okay. Okay. Here's what we need to do. 1, free space here, so this floats up, and the sword can follow it. That's okay. That's fine. Then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 in a row to make space for that. Okay, sword goes up here. We now form line of roses. You come to here. That's great. Shoes. That's a type of armor. So, okay. Again, you can only wear 1 set of shoes. For each space above this, item gets a block. I mean, we could just say that doesn't really matter. Because, yes, that's going to provide a +1. No, I think the shoes aren't going to make sense for us, to be honest. We do, however, have... oh, blimey. Okay, hang about. +1, and also adds 6 by default. This adds only 2, but adds 2 to adjacent and powers up weapons. Done. And then the cactus, which... oh, blimey. The cactus, whenever I take damage, leads to even more spikes. Okay, so this is just the spike row at the bottom. Screw you, I'm now swimming in money. Okay, sooner or later, you know, just take one thing anyway. Take something, because you can just sell it. Okay, hang on. Check the events, see if there's anything interesting going on. Hello, you're a member of the patrol. And, oh, he wants to give me a weapon. Give me a weapon. Give me a weapon. Is it going to be... It's a very small cursed shiv. Creates a curse, deals 2 damage. So, okay, it's small, but it does create... It does something. And I suppose I could power it up using... Okay, put you there. That's now up to 3, and creates a curse, which is nice. Alright, nothing else I particularly want or need, so keep on keeping on. But this should be, I believe, the finale of this area. Meaning we have now got ourselves some form of boss. The Rude Rooster. We need to take on a chicken. Okay, chicken's not starting off too terrifying, to be honest. I'm going to curse you right now, by the way. So... Wait, what? Hang on, why am I cursing myself? I feel like I kind of assumed the cursed Shiv was going to curse him, given it was incredibly... Okay, apparently I'm cursing myself at this point, with the curse of honey. I can use that to curse myself over and over again to generate spikes off the cactus. So hang on, do that again. That generates the curse of weakness. Though that one is, okay, it's a random curse. That would cause weakness to myself, or I can just, well, actually, I can't fit it in my inventory. I have to skip the curse and take damage, just... Okay, this is a weird thing, and I should stop doing it. Instead, just start attacking this guy with all my action points, so he's going to get stronger with every attack. But it kind of doesn't matter, because... I think you're about to kill yourself, actually. Just FYI. I'm pretty sure if I just block up at this point, don't even need to be honest, but you're about to run straight into me and spike yourself to death, aren't you? Yes! Yes, you are! Well done, you cocked genius! And this gives me access to a selection of powerful artifacts. Now, this one is related to magic, which I'm not doing. That makes, yes, all consumables have rage. Don't really have consumables, just trust in my armor. This one's interesting. A belt of knives. So, if I use any weapon, an adjacent weapon get stronger. Okay, I'm going to give up the cursed shiv, and we're going to have you right here, and I'm going to work under the assumption that, like, at some point or another, I'm going to pick up more than one wooden sword. Alright, on to the next world, and things are going to start getting nastier fast, but yes, we still desperately need, like, you know, some form of, oh, I don't know, you know, sword that's not this sword, but okay. Hang about. Right now this is doing 13 damage. Can I finish you off before you curse me with the curse of poison? Oh, I don't know whether I can. That's... No, 13 damage would go together with 2 stacks of flame. That's not going to be enough, unfortunately. I'd like to avoid taking damage if I can, so I'll do one more block. Then we'll go for you, buddy. End the turn. You come at me, take a ton of damage back. You try and use the Curse of Poison weapons, so either I have to put that in my inventory, or I have to say, no, I can't put the curse in my inventory, and accept the damage. But the damage does give me spikes, which is not the worst thing in the world, and okay. Will everybody stop flipping poisoning me? I mean, I could just toss something out too, but I like what I've got here. Okay, I'm taking too much damage from random curses, and you can't block against curses. This is where my plan kind of starts falling apart, actually. Can I kill you in one? Gosh darn it, I can't. And I've got, like, no consumables. Okay. Well, I've made a series of bad choices here. This is the medium curse. If I just store this in my inventory, it goes away. Or I take... Oh, bloody hell. Okay, it's fine. You just died, and I've just taken so much damage. Okay, I found... Please just be a sword. Heavy blade. Item is heavy. On kill adds 5 slow to all enemies. It's just a sword. That's a sword. It's a sword that's a sword. Holy cock. Yeah, go. Put you... No, put you there. Put you... The sword's heavy. Meaning it has to go to the... Okay. Okay. But, oh, hang on. Shivs. Shivs are freebies. They don't do much damage. But if I put you here, you're being boosted by this, up to 4 for free. And on top of that, if I use you, then that means the Belt of Knives passes +3 to... Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Though I have to get this thing back in play, which means giving up something. Okay, I'm going to be honest. The Sapphire is not contributing much these days, is it? I mean, if I just put you to here, that's better already. Then we just move you to here. Okay, then actually that is much better. Then that's pretty much back to normal. So this sword is now doing 13 damage, which is good. And yes, we'll get better if I just stab someone with the shiv at the start of the fight. Check the forge. Okay. Add 3 damage to a weapon, add 2 burn to a weapon, add energy to clothing for magic. I tell you what, buddy, we're going all in. Make that weapon better. And can you actually... No, I can't do both. It's only one or the other. So that goes up to 16 damage to burn, with another going up to, 19 if we just use the shiv. So that is a lot of damage. Go over here. 1 vampire bat. Brilliant. So, okay, you're about to come at me with vampire damage. I really need to block, by the way. So just go over here. Shiv him. That does naff all, but there should now be up to 19 damage to burn. Flippin' love it. So, okay. I feel like I need to prioritize blocking for the time being. So get over there. There's a bit of burn damage. He's about to try and defend himself a little bit. Presumably he can't hurt me, right? No, he can't. And actually, you know what? Go for this. Spike him. He's about to try and poison me. Not cool. Not cool, buddy. Right, shiv him. There's no point in blocking. So just keep going. Keep going some more. And that is not quite enough for the kill. Gosh darn, he's about to poison me. So there's the poison. But I think if I kill him right now, then that's fine. I don't take the poison damage. Okay. But there's a key. Which I can't pick up without... Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to sacrifice 1 rose for the key. Okay? Because there is a healer behind this locked door. Okay? Unlock the door. Hello. I really need healing, actually. Thank you. Go over here. Another vampire bat, but this guy, not so scared about. Up to 20. Now we just, shiv him and start flipping murdering. Love it. He can do a tiny amount of damage to me, but he's really hurting himself a lot more. So once again, to the shiv and the 2 and the 3, and down you go, you stupid loser. And there we go. I've got my rose back, but new armor. Knight's armor. Adjacent diagonal shields and armor gain +2, and also comes with 3 by itself. So that is... Okay, it's better for the armor, but it's going to make my weapon worse. But I think that's actually for the better. You, buddy, go in right there. That is, yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that's for the better. And I'm going to take my rose back too. Take the rose. Everything's as it should be. This is stupid and ridiculous, but it's working. Also, by any chance, do you have an even better... I like the look of that sword. The Vorpal Blade. Okay, but... Deals 8 damage twice. And also just gains 25% bonus damage. But... then I can only use it once. Okay, I'm not convinced that's the right thing to do, to be honest. No, unfortunately. There is a diamond here. Cost 20. Adjacent and diagonal weapons gain +2. Which would mean that if I was to sell the cactus right now, I buy that. That's +2 to all my weapons. I'm going to sell you the cactus, buddy. And I'm going to buy the diamond. I'm going to put it there. That's going to affect, yes, the diagonal and the adjacent. Keep on keeping on. It's all absolutely fine. But yes, we're taking damage fast from the curses. I have no defense against curses, poison, magic, anything. Like, I am a big tank, but there's only so much I can... Bloody keys. Never any bloody keys. Right, you, buddy. Not too worried about you. Just shield at once, stab ya, and then just keep on keeping on. Wait, you... Are you picking up spikes? Is that what you do? Okay, I'm going to be honest. You're welcome to try. I like Spike a lot more than you. So just shiv him. Yeah, and that gets taken out of my defense. But doesn't really matter, to be honest, because you're dead. So that's fine. And, ooh, double polearm thingy. Although, oh, hang on. Hatchets. If I just use the hatchet, even though it basically does nothing, if the hatchet is located adjacent to the big sword, that still adds a lot to the big sword. Okay. But then I'd have to toss out something. I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of 1 rose. So if I use the hatchet, then as a result of that, that triggers. Use the shiver, that triggers. That's +6 on my main weapon. Which I'm going to say is a big, big result. And, okay, check the forge. What can I do? Add slow to enemy to a weapon. Add 1 NG. Add regen to a ring. I don't have that much money, but I'm willing to come back, potentially. Okay, take out the enemies. A living shadow, who's going to not do anything this turn. So, okay, let's check if this works. So, right now, this does 17 damage. Do this, it's free. Okay, but it's still... John. It still does... Oh. If I put the flame gem next to... Oh, this is going to start getting complicated fast. 23. Precisely what I wanted to see. And now, buddy, now you are getting annihilated. And now you're going to try and curse me. So, okay, just keep stabbing him. And you're not even attacking me. Here comes the big curse. It's really big. And I just need to take 10 damage because, well, that I need to toss out 4 things, which is unacceptable to me. Now he's attacking, but now it doesn't really matter. So now we just go over to here. Lovely. Dead. Level up. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. 3 more spacers. Now, I could make some space next to the shield for adjacent armor that might show up. Like, if shoes show up, they could go around here. But I'd rather make some empty space in this bit of the world, nearby to all this stuff. So, make that happen. Now, okay, don't worry about these items yet. I would ideally like you to be in the following position. Leave the rest of it for now. We could do with some empty spacers so I can store cursors to dispose of them without taking damage. That'd be fine, actually. Yes. Right, keep on keeping on. We got bats. We know they like cursing me. Get a bit more shielding up, then just start doing the classics. But at this point, we are just laying down so much damage on these guys as we go. And they're taking so much spike damage and so much burn damage, which is, it's working. It's all working really nicely. And guess what's back? It's the rose. Brilliant. Though, that suggests this needs to move. That's not a bad position for the diamond. You're coming back into rotation. Welcome back. And the piggy bank just generates free money. I'm happy with that. There's also another shiv. I mean, if I just keep taking the free weapons, that's just boosting this for nothing and is working. Oh, the downside is, though, now we've reached the end of the cave, which means it's now boss time. And I'm really hoping the boss isn't about to be... That's a lot of health. But he's not doing anything right now. Okay. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Burn damage. Burn damage. Not burn damage, but we're powering up this weapon. So that is now, yes, 20... Wait, what? All weapons adjacent. Oh, no, I forgot the rule of adjacency. Oh, no. All my weapons are arranged wrong. I'm literally not gaining the benefit from... Oh no! Oh no, I've inventoried wrong! And in this game, that's a cocky death sentence! I could reorganize. Is that gonna be what? Yes, I'm doing it. Okay. It's better, I think. And that's all I can do, though this turn I can at least, you know, shiv you a bit. So, okay. Now he summons friends. Oh, the friends are pretty tough too, actually. Okay, we should probably get you off the field. So now, stab and more stab. So, okay. That gets you up to 26 damage. That's good. The problem is I'm taking... Okay, 26 myself. So, okay. Double shield. I can just spike them to death. Spikes is going to be the solution, right? If I just shield up with my armor, they're going to spike themselves to death. Pretty easily, in fact. So, okay, you're protected. But when you attack me for 14, you're going to spike yourself to death. So that's fine. So, okay, activate all small weapons. Shiv you. That's a bunch of bonus damage. And now, 100 damage to you between all attacks and the flame damage. That's good. You attack me, do nothing and die. Then you just summon up your friend. He also can't do anything to me. Spikes is reaching a slightly ludicrous 58 damage at this point. I think we've got him. I think we've got him. Screw this guy. Completely ignore him. But then again, I've got to block a bit. Use the rest of my AP to just keep whacking him. Loads of damage. Good. You're going to kill yourself in 2 hits. And then you're going to try and summon more. Yeah. This is actually under control. 69 spikes. Nice. Okay, just deal with you. Keep laying down the whacking. He's just going to die to flame damage. Oh, this build works. This build cocking works. Basically, screw you, you stupid loser. And now you're going to run away because you're a minion. And with that, job done. Oh, yeah. Oh, flipping yeah. Right, what have you got for me? All armor gains bonuses to block from adjacent gems. We don't really have gems. We've got 1 diamond and 1 pearl, but they kind of like... Oh, but then again, they could move around a bit. Does this all still work? I really hope it does, you know. Okay, we've now got down here enemies in armor with built-in defense and diddly-diddly-dee. But I'm going to be honest, guys, you're going to struggle to hit me, aren't you? Especially as I now start with 23 block. Oh, that's beautiful. Just, yes, get that up a little bit. That's now up to, oh, yeah. Oh, flipping yeah. And, oh, these guys are defenders. That means, yeah, you do have to obey the order and chop through them, which is fine, because they go down very fast, as it turns out. Also, you guys are about to basically spike yourselves to death, which is beautiful. And there's a giant snake at the back who's trying to poison me, which is unfortunate, but what can you do, eh? Still, now they can't do a thing to me. So you're dead. You're dead. And we're putting flame damage on you at the bare minimum. So you're about to poison me. Like, that's actually a lot of poison. That's a scary amount of poison, and I can't block it. Can we finish you off right now? I cannot finish off right now. I am losing health in a hurry. Like, okay, hang on. What happened to the... Did that get eaten by my... Wait, did that get eaten by my armor? I don't know, but you're about to die. So it's all worked out in the end. And keys, which would be brilliant if I had any space for them, but I don't. Check the map here. Is there a single... There is not a single locked door. There's going to be, but let's not worry about it for now. For now, we're all okay. Go to the forge. I mean, yeah, go on. Why not? Let's just have more and more and more flipping burn. I love it. The enemies are definitely getting nastier. Queen bees are summoning. You've got like 300 health and also a giant pile of spikes, but we're almost to the next level. Okay, tiny bit more blocking. I cannot afford to be giving anything up here. So, take out the bee first. Just go, go, and go. You're going to die pretty darn soon. You're going to come into my spikes, so ignore your spikes right there. That's a lot of bees. Okay, but they're not doing much to me, to be honest. 11-9, okay. So, 28. So just get that in play. Maybe just put a bit more burn damage. And again, you know what? I can finish off these bees pretty easy. So, yeah, I can finish off you, which is great. Then I can finish off... You're just going to keep summoning, aren't you? Okay, I've got enough defense. Put some more burn damage. Okay, you're just going to die to the burn damage. You're going to spike yourself. Johnny would have spiked himself anyway. Why are you even bothering with the bees? Don't bother with the bees. Okay, burn damage finishes you off. Don't worry about you. You're going to spike yourself. Oh, hang on. There's a lot of damage incoming, actually. 21, so 30, 44. Okay, just go all defense. They're all going to be spiking themselves. It's fine. So you spike yourself, and now the situation is more under control. Boom, boom, dead. Okay, everything's getting nastier. 3 more spacers. I'm going to take... Yeah, some spacers near the armor. I've just got a feeling that sooner or later, I'm going to want to put something next to the armor. So, for each space above this, item gains a block. There's also mysterious slime swords, which just generates additional slime swords. That does not help me. Okay, you know what? Put the shoes here. That's not gaining much, is it? We might want to sell this. Okay, just take this stuff in order to sell it at a store. Just toss it away if we need to. Oh, bloody hell. Once again, we've run into a shadow and the big cursors are just getting nastier. I'm going to die to cursors. That's going to be what kills me. All I need is a boss that knows how to do a curse, and I am absolutely mega screwed. But for the time being, just... Yeah, let him burn and spike himself to death. I'm just taking way, way, way too much damage. Oh, speak of the devil, why do I have a horrible feeling this random selection of not particularly tough snakes and whatnot is going to be my undoing? Because they're trying to spit, yes, poison and fire and curses at me. I can block the damage and I can kill you right now. Yeah, you don't get to actually spit poison. You die. You get to, yes, get the curse off, and I don't have the space, and I don't want to toss anything away, so... Okay, I can't afford to take this damage. I need to start tossing away. Oh, you can't reorganize at this stage. Oh, no. if you don't have the space, then... Right, that's 16 damage. There's flame damage. And there's... Okay. The flame damage, I think, went into my... Did that go into my... Okay, you have to die. Because otherwise, I think I might be about to die anyway. To, yes, as I was expecting, curses and flames. Because I've got, like, no defense against this. Okay, do I have anything? I've got one magic herb. That gives me mana. I don't have anything that uses that. Okay, I've got enough defense to... Okay. Stab you. We've got to be able to stop you. That does 4 burn damage, so okay. Yes. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I don't think this is enough. Oh, no. Is there anything I can do? Because at this point... I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything I can do. I can't reorganize this. Okay, hang on. If I try and put this here, am I... Oh, wait, I can! Oh, I've been able to do that the whole time. Okay, hang on. Am I still alive? Just... Okay, finish reorganizing. Yep, sacrifice 2 roses. Bit of a shame, but... John, why are you doing that? No, don't do that. Here, sacrifice the boots and... Yes, put the roses back. Why would you not sacrifice the boots? You don't even need those. Okay, so that goes there. That adds slow to me. But if I use it, it adds rage to enemies. Finish reorganizing. Am I about to die to fire anyway? I feel like I should be. You're about to die to burn damage. You've only got 80 health. I can add a slow to myself right now, which I'm going to do. So just stab you. Stab you. You die to flames. Then 1, 2, 3. You die to flames too. Everyone dies, right? Okay, we're alive. We're alive and we've got a bigger backpack. Hooray, I suppose. Oh, good, and guess who's back? But okay, now I've got the empty space to deal with cursors. I think I could just... deal with you, right? Because your 13 damage can't do much to me. I can deal with your poison right now. So you just die immediately. That's absolutely fine. You die. You know what? We're just going to store that curse over here. Finish reorganizing. Great. Should have done that some time ago. Then I think the burn is... Why am I not taking burn damage? Is this a bug? I feel like I should be taking burn damage, but I'm not, and I don't know why. Well, it seems to be working out for now. You try and do damage to me and... Uh-oh. If it was my shield protecting me, it's about to not. Okay, finish reorganizing. And I think it was my shield protecting me. And then it just, and then it didn't, because it didn't have my shield up. Were you protecting me from flame damage? I think you might have been. I'm not sure you were supposed to be, but you were. So thank you for going the extra mile. I do appreciate it. And there we go. That's Backpack Hero, which is just inventory management, the game, and that's just lovely. Alright, I don't think this is the best game in the world. I don't think it's Game of the Year. What I do think is it appeals to me. Alright, and I know for a fact there is a subset of you guys watching at home who did not make it to the end of this video because you were too busy going to go and buy this right now. But honestly, I'm just delighted to see more inventory management games in the world, and hopefully I won't have to wait too long for the next. We shall flipping see. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Backpack Hero. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Were we doing virtual reality, or was that just like a metaphor for lesbian sex? And then he smacked me lightly across the face with the money! What? This is... where is this going? What's happening? We're gonna buy a whole new bin, and we're gonna write Brendan on it, and we're gonna put him in it and toss it off the pier.